It's day 4 of the Back to Fitness programme. Today we've got a strength session for you. So it will be a bit of hard work, but nothing that you're not able to do. You're already built up to a stage where you should be able to do all of these exercises without too much discomfort. So we're going to start off with our exercise mat or our yoga mat on the floor, and we're going to lie down and we're going to do leg raises. Okay, so this is where you'll lift your foot and thereby your whole of your leg pivoting at your hips. Now in the past we've done this just by lifting our foot and not worrying too much about it, but as you know, as we get towards the end of the programme we start to refine the exercises that we're doing. So for this one, what I'd like you to do is to rotate your foot so it points outwards away from your body, and hold it there and then lift your leg up, turning your foot so it points outwards. So just to remind you, a leg raise would be keeping your leg straight, pivoting at the hip, lifting your leg up and back down again, and the other side, and back down again. Okay, so the difference this time is instead of just putting the leg up, we're going to go up with our foot turning outwards. So when you turn it outwards you should feel the muscles out here, but it's actually going to take the strain off the inside of the knee. Okay, so let's do that. So it's leg out to the side, foot out to the side rather, then up. Ten seconds and down. We're coming down slowly, it's a controlled descent because that will also help to build the muscles, the resisting the gravity if you like. So try that again. 1, 2, 3. And gradually lower it down. So you should feel quite a bit of stress in your calf muscles, that's your lower leg, and in your ankle and in the foot itself. We really want to build up this whole chain between the knee and even down to the big toe. Big toe is it performs an amazingly large role in running. Okay, so we're going to do that an incredible 15 times on each leg. But because we're doing it turnabout between your left leg and your right leg, you are getting quite a good bit of recovery. Half of the time is recovery time for each leg. If you can't quite manage the full 15, do as many as you can. It should just be that old adage, a little bit more than is comfortable. Good, okay. Now we're going to give our legs a bit of a rest. We're going to stand up tall and we're going to do 20 squats. So the refinement for this one that we introduced was watching where your knee is going. Where is it tracking? What's its trajectory? Ideally we want it to be going over our foot, a little bit towards the outside, but certainly over the foot. We don't want it to be way to the left of our foot or to the right of our foot. So as long as it goes over the foot in general, then that's good enough for this. So we're going to do 20 squats. For the last exercise we're going back down onto our exercise mat and we're going to effectively redo exercise 1. But this time, instead of pointing our foot outwards, we're going to be pointing it inwards. So your left foot would be pointing towards your right leg, and if you're lifting your right leg, your right foot would be pointing towards your left leg. So it's rotate the foot as far as you can inwards, lift the leg, rotating from the hip, hold for 10 seconds, then gradually lower it to the floor. Then go to your other leg, rotate the foot so it's pointing inwards, lift it, hold for 10 seconds, gradually lower it back down to the floor, and then back to your first leg. So alternating between your two legs, we'll do that also for 15 times on each leg. By the end of that, you should find that your upper legs in particular are now starting to get a bit tired and might even be starting to tremble a little bit as they get to the limits of their endurance. So again, if you can't quite manage the 15, then do as many as you can plus just a little bit more. You can always come back to these exercises and do them on another day. There is no law against that, and you certainly won't do any damage to your system by doing them twice in the same week. I wouldn't do them twice in the same day though. You do need to give your muscles a bit of time to recover and to adapt to the new stresses that we're putting on them. So that would be first set. At the end of the set, if you think that's as much as you can do for the day, then that's okay. As I sometimes say, tick that off as a job well done, and be quite satisfied that you did go as far as you could. If you feel that you haven't reached the limits of your endurance yet though, then try and repeat the set. This time I would maybe say 15 on the leg raises is a bit adventurous, so let's only do them 10 times on the second set. If you find that you can do it 15, then carry on. It should be what you're capable of plus just a little bit more. If you find that you can't do 10, same thing. Don't worry about not reaching the 10. Do what you can plus just a little bit more. And that would be your workout over for the day. So head off, have a nice cup of tea or coffee or adult beverage of choice, and be happy with yourself. Okay, tomorrow we are heading out for our second run session for the week. We're going to do that 15-minute easy jog twice with a 3-minute walk in between. So I look forward to seeing you then. Best of luck.